Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and Vice President and Democrat presidential nominee Kamala Harris is really suffering with black male voters. So they've unleashed a new strategy at the campaign to try to get those black male voters. And apparently, that strategy includes insulting them. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please follow that address in the lower right-hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you go there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Democrats have a tendency to do this. You'll remember a lot of things they've called us for supporting former President Donald Trump. They've called us a lot of names. They have attacked people who won't vote for their candidates. Of course, if you won't vote for their candidates, even if the candidates are a white male, somehow you're a racist and a sexist. And that doesn't just stop at insulting white people. Apparently now the campaign is pushing to attack black male voters who will not vote for Kamala Harris. And instead of reaching out to them and talking about the issues that concern them, which a normal campaign might do, the Harris campaign has decided to call them sexists and misogynists in a roundabout way and say that, well, they just don't want to vote for a woman and they're looking for any excuse. Now, way to undermine your own voters, to tell them, hey, if you don't vote for us, these are the horrible things you are. You're a sexist. You're a misogynist. You just don't like women. It's kind of an insane strategy, but it's a strategy that was employed by campaign surrogate and former President Obama when he met with some black men to try to convince them to vote for Harris. Didn't go as planned. Let's take a look at this video and let me know what you think in the comments.
AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live at 8 on TBS.
Former President Barack Obama hitting the campaign trail in battleground Pennsylvania, headlining his first campaign event for Vice President Kamala Harris and making a surprise stop at a Harris campaign field office ahead of the rally, during which he had a very clear and direct message for black men.
Makes me think, I'm speaking to men directly, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for them. The women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs. And when we get in trouble and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting.
All right, with us now, CNN senior political commentator, former special assistant to President George W. Bush, Scott Jennings, and also with us, Christine Quinn, the executive committee chair of the New York State Democratic Committee and president of CEO Win. That was a pretty specific, focused message from the former president, Scott.
Yeah, he was kind of insulting them. I mean, he said, if you're not in line with Kamala Harris, it's just because you're a misogynist or you're a bigot and you're making excuses for it. I actually don't think it's all that effective to go and insult groups of people who are soft on your candidate by saying, you know, it's just because if you have these, hateful internal thoughts. That's not why men are not flocking to the Kamala Harris campaign right now. They have policy concerns and they have real concerns with the Democratic Party. I'm not sure this was the right thing to do.
Christine, what do you think?
Well, first of all, Barack Obama is the best motivator, the best speaker the Democratic Party has ever had, maybe any